So I didn't hit record the first time, so hopefully I can still recapture the emotion I felt. Wanted to go over thoughts and feelings on why I've kind of lost touch with Destiny. You know, I don't want to let these thoughts dwell in my mind. I just want to get them out so I can move on, at least try to. So here I am. This is where Destiny 2, not Destiny 1, I did play that. This is where Destiny 2 started for me. Well, it's where we can all access where it started. You know, 0 Hour might be that same tower, not the same part of it. This has been a constant in the game. Everything since here is looking for spaces to explore. Sectors, new areas, strikes that go through there and up into that part of the dam, even a secret mission that went to the bottom of the dam. Like, there's so much from this one location that was expanded on. But at the same time, there's so little. Because not just in the Trossland, there's a lot of spaces that were never expanded upon or they were closed off and do anything in there. You know? Just to be able to access a mine through here. You could still go halfway in, but at a certain point it's just walled off. Doesn't make sense why they walled off. Connecting point to the sludge here, there's no reason for it to be like that. But it's not connected. There's a barrier around here that prevents you from accessing the tower, the radio tower that's out here. We've only ever had the one mission from Curse of Osiris and the new seasonal starting mission that goes out here. Only 2 missions total. Volunder Forge, still accessible. You still get to the door for Burgusia Forge. And there's still more they could do. You know? There's a town over there. Can't see it because it's dark right now. See the towers at least. Church tower there, another one. Tower behind it. And I always thought, like, hey, it would be cool if we just got a little map expansion to the EDZ. Run along, we open the gate where the strike goes. There's a gate that's closed off, always been closed off. And we just go across, fight some boss, a different boss in that top room, and then we keep going to the town. And then maybe it loops back around to that camp in Burgusia Forge. Maybe. So, like, over here, connects back. I thought for a long while that could happen. And then got the EAZ, and I didn't realize it at first, but I think they scrapped that whole town. It was going to be something. And then it got turned into the EAZ. So, you know, that stings. Realizing that it's wasted potential, in my opinion. There's a lot of stuff that applies to with other planets. What's going on with the time anomalies on Mars? Why aren't the other two destinations back? Why have we never gotten the access to the stuff across the bridge in the Dreaming City? Are we ever going to fix the curse? Are we ever going to get failsafe off of Nessus? She's saying her power is failing. Are we going to get her off? Because as far as I can tell, she's only a remote uplink to this. And hey, the helm crashed, you know? So it's every planet. It's every planet. It has something like that. I just where are the plague lands? Why have we not gotten that back? They clearly could do it. Look at how far the map goes. The map wouldn't go that far, because look, it stops. It stops. And you're still on the map here. But everything over here, it's just a giant empty spot. And we still haven't gotten the plague lands back. So we have physical wasted potential. Have other wasted potential. Lore and story wasted potential. Quick little junction before I go further to the point I want to go to. This sparrow right here, season 23. This is the Riven season. This sparrow right here, this sparrow designed to look like a dragon, gave us lore on Aramis and how she wants to leave the system. And come Revenant, we know she leaves by the end of it. But we knew here that she was going to leave. She was planning on it. So like that's a much shorter term thing, like Saint 14 helmet turning into Saint 14. It's yeah. There's a lot of lore stuff that hasn't been fully expanded on. Another physical thing is fishing is gone. It's gone. I mean, I could point out SRL's been gone since Destiny 1 ended. It didn't. The servers are still up. It's just, SRL still exists. We still get lore about Marcus Wren. We know that even though Amanda Holiday is dead, there's still that one Elixni in the hangar. You can see his sparrow in the hangar. I'll cover that in a different video because I want going over missed potential in the tower. But just there's a lot of lore stuff that hasn't had anything done with it. And you want to expand the world. You want to keep building the world, but you won't use the stuff that already exists to point to new stuff. You know? Like how many hunter characters do we have in the story who are active participants? We have Crow. And Eris is lightless. You have a hunter on the EDZ? No. A hunter on Nessus? No. Do we have a hunter in the Cosmodrome? Shah Han, he's such an important lore character. He hasn't done anything other than the tutorial. Like, oh. We have Eris. Lightless, but, you know, she's there. I don't know. It's just Hunter. She's not a guardian. Not a guardian. Anna Bray hasn't been in the story since Rasputin. That was the end of her story. Plain and simple. Anna Bray just practically doesn't exist anymore. You know? They brought her back. Brought Anna Bray back. Finished both of their stories at the same time. And the only plot thread we have for either to come back is Clovis. And, you know, I can see a story beat with Maya Sundaresh and Clovis, you know? They both become the new Vex Overlords or some shit like that, but there's stuff that really captures the wonder of this world. And I think something that's at least captured me since Forsaken for new players, or post-Forsaken, this was removed with Beyond Light. Again, more vaulted content. This was a good thing. A new player can come up here, come up this trail, wander into some random tent. Let me destroy the stupid thing that makes sound. Wander into this random tent, scan something.
Dark Age was different times. We had no city. Warlords and Iron Lords tore up the whole world trying to prove who was better, what was worth fighting for. I was busy trying not to starve. You ever go hungry till you keeled over? We did that a lot in the Dark Age. Our ghosts would bring us back, still hungry. Really pissed me off. There's one time I found a village to hide out in. A bunch of huts, really. Good people. They gave me work, and I kept my light a secret while I performed some minor miracles. Then the Iron Lords rolled into town. My ghosts stayed out of sight, and they were none the wiser. They cut a deal with us as if we had a choice. Paid us to let them hide out till some warlords showed up, then ambushed them. But we all got caught in the crossfire. My neighbor's kid told me something that still bounces around my head to this day. Right before the light went out in her tiny eyes, she whispered, "I can't feel anything." Yeah. I couldn't either. That's all I got. Cut the tape.
Someone brand new to the game can wander up to this. They can hear that. Not only do they get the whole picture of what the Dark Age was like, or at least a fragment of the picture, they know that Guardians aren't perfect. They learn that. They learn there's a darker side to the story. And that's a random fucking sound cue thing in the middle of nowhere. This location was never used for anything despite the landing pads here. You know, it was just a throughway for an intro quest and to get to Bergusia. And that's it. This still exists. And it might just be an accidental piece of audio. It might have just been left over by accident. But it paints a picture of, hey, there is so much to this world that you just don't know about. Still explore. You can still learn about. And I mean, if that doesn't kind of capture some sense of wonder in you, I mean, Hey, no landing pads being there. This has been here since day one. This is the Kvostov. It's right here. It's been here for years. It's just been sitting there. No? Maybe this was meant to be an original intro area. We're supposed to land here after getting our light, fight our way over to the Tross land, meet Devrim in the tower, and that was supposed to be the first mission. But they didn't do that. I guess, despite what that, the voice message might have made you feel, that there was a sense of hopelessness in the dark times. Gotta remember what this game first told us. Always have to keep hope for the future. That's all I got for now.